This is on the docket, PWI case, clients here. We are still waiting to hear about whether PTI is going to be approved on this.
Everything's in, Judge. We're just waiting to hear back about the approval.
Okay.
I guess let's give it a week, Joe.
Okay, sir.
If it's approved, I'll waive, and then we'll switch off like a couple weeks for you guys to get the contract, get the, portable and all that jazz. If it's denied, it's got to be here so it's.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay, for sure. Have fun. Ready?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Yeah. What's up?
I am here on Mr. Mark Gurley's case, who's on docket today, Judge, Gurley. And initially, I'll wait till you find it, Your Honor.
Thanks. Girl?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I see it.
So initially, I had brought up some concerns that I had with the accuracy of the DIMS report and accuracy of the information that was being alleged within the four corners of the probable cause hearing information, I guess. And so you had set this.
As far as probable cause?
Right, yeah, as
You
far as
want to redo probable cause?
Well, we had heard probable cause, and within the four corners of the DIMS, you had found that there was probable cause for the case to continue. But the issue that I had
Want to do it again?
well, I mean, I'm just kind of bringing you up to speed again, Your Honor, because I know it's been a few weeks. So the issue that I had raised at that time was I did not believe that that was accurate. The state had conveyed videos to us about, what the officer had seen from the dash camera perspective. And so I had issues with the accuracy of what was contained within the DIMS. I've spoken to the state this morning, and she said that she's reaching.
Here's a critical moment. The attorney wants to verify dashcam footage before making any decisions. This is a perfect example of probable cause scrutiny in legal terms. You cannot just take reports at face value. Audience, imagine being in the defendant's shoes. How much trust would you place in official reports without seeing the evidence yourself?
Out to the police officer to find out, I guess his side of the story is my understanding. I don't want to speak for the state.
I've watched the camera footage. I just want to speak to the officer before we make any decisions on the case.
What's the issue?
The issue is that from what I can see, I don't want to get into the facts of the case right now in front of you, Judge, too much, but.
Then don't.
Right.
Then don't. Just do what you need to do.
Right.
It's only 25 days old.
Sure.
I just emailed him today. Yeah. I think a
Set it up
regular
a week.
Yeah.
Sure. It's a very new case. If I can get maybe a couple of weeks, Judge, I've got.
You can have as much as you want.
Sure.
It's up to you.
Yes, sir.
I guess if you just set it, if you need me to do another probable cause hearing, I'm happy to do it.
Sure.
If there's something that has come to your attention that's not right in the DIMS, I'm happy to hear it and we'll redo probable cause. I'm happy to do it at any time.
And maybe the state's conversation with the officer will clarify all of this and then.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. All right. Thank you.
I'll grant it for you.
Thank you, Rob.
Okay.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Hi, Judge. How are you?
Ah,
Good to see you as
it's been
always.
such a long time.
I know, I'm back.
What's new?
I have
Thanks for the warning.
kids. How are your kids?
And maintenance.
How old now? How old?
14, 12, 9, 3.
There's 12 or 14 girls?
Well, a boy and a girl. We put them to work.
A real girl?
Girl.
God bless you in every way there is.
She's great.
Your life.
I love it. I'd have more if I had money.
Girl, it's just you and
She's so sweet. Great.
we've been there. We were 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old girls.
Those was rough for 12.
They're hard.
It's okay.
They come out of it.
Yeah. You just give it time, patience,
I have Miss Bookman, who's not on your docket.
Okay.
She was here on Friday, and she's hired me on a DWI, and she has 2 trips planned, and she has to do UAs. One is out of the country, one is not. How do you handle that?
So typically, if they're out, we have them, if they're in the United States, we have them go to like a quest wherever they are.
Okay,
They get called on to do
Okay.
it. Get the results to you, get to us, we're happy.
okay.
If they're out of the country, how long?
She'll be out of the country for 5 days.
So
Where we go?
let her know. Her,
Yes, or her.
let her know not to use. She's going to get tested as soon as she gets back,
Okay.
just so that she knows.
Okay. Okay,
So
Perfect.
just let Lisa know about the dates so that for the out of country ones, so they know not to call.
okay,
And
perfect.
then, yeah,
Well,
that's it.
thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Have fun. Hi, Shrey.
I'm just here for Mario. He's got Christopher Torres, who is surrendering himself today. I believe papers are filed and everything. But he had, and I'm a little unclear on the details because I wasn't here, but he had brought an AA log that I believe you were gonna, if he had shown you that.
Well, no. I said be creative with what, and I would consider waiving
Sure.
the fee.
And so he's given me an AA log with, all right, give it to the court all the time. See, it's gone. He's gone almost every day. There were some wildfires that he had to be evacuated from. So that's the only day or a couple of days he missed. Torres, and Mario's off picking a jury across the street. Otherwise, he'd be here himself.
The reason I had the problem is because he has a prior intox assault where there's like, and now we have another second.
Understood.
So that's the problem I had. And I was hoping more than just 11 classes.
I understand.
Okay, here, let me give that back to you. Christopher Torres, come up. So, Mr. Venus, correct me if I'm wrong.
Sure. Yes, Judge. Yes, sir. Be as much of a help as I can.
On a sentence of 10 years in prison, probated for 10, can that be used on a third degree to enhance to a 15 to life?
If the probation is successfully completed.
Now, pay attention. This is where prior convictions come into play. The judge explains that while the prior 10-year probated sentence doesn't enhance punishment directly, it can still affect jurisdiction. Legal nuance alert. Probation completion may not erase its implications for future offenses. Think about it. Every decision now can impact future sentencing dramatically. What would you risk if it were your record?
No, for enhancement purposes. It could be for jurisdictional purposes, to make under 4904 or whatever it is, to make it would count as a previous conviction for those purposes, just like an assault family member, even a deferred adjudication would count to make a second.
My curiosity stems from because with his intox assault, he was sentenced to 10 years, probated for 10 years, and it looks like he may have completed it successfully, but it's still a felony conviction, right?
Correct, but it's not, you can't use it to enhance punishment ranges, essentially. It can be a jurisdictional paragraph, but not an enhancement paragraph, if that makes sense.
My concern, Mr. Torres, is you're now pleading guilty to this DWI second. The problem is that if you pick up another DWI, from now on, you're facing a third degree felony. You're looking at 2 to 10 in the penitentiary. And I don't know if they can use that intox assault conviction to enhance you to an even further penalty, a further consequence. I mean, that's why I'm asking you. I don't know. I know misdemeanors, but the problem is that with a felony conviction, they can use it to enhance punishment. Perhaps it's a 15 to life next time you pick up another DWI. I don't know. But do you want to take that risk? That's the problem. I mean, imagine all this that you've suffered now, and we're here yet again. What's it going to take? A death? Well, I know you say no. Everybody says no. If I had one strand of hair for every time, I'd have a nice looking head of hair. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. What are we doing?
Oh, let me get a straight from Bill.
You're giving up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law, and you give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, it will go on your record. It will be there forever. And I'm telling you now, your record, it's not a good thing. You get pulled over, even with the faintest smell of alcohol, you're going to be charged with a felony. Do you understand? I wouldn't, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, I wouldn't get into a car. So he goes in today?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to waive the fee because you're going into jail now. So I'm not going to tack it on. But stop. Don't kill someone. This weekend alone, 3 people died on our roads this weekend. This weekend, 3 people died. It's not hard. Just dunk it.
This is the emotional peak of the hearing. The judge lays out the consequences: up to a year in jail, thousands in fines, and potential immigration repercussions. Notice how he mixes tough love with clarity. Just don't get into a car. Audience, take a moment. How does the human side of justice intersect with legal rules here? This isn't just law, it's life-altering advice.
It's a little car. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty, sentence you to 50 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 2 days that you've done. I'm going to suspend your license for 1 year. Do not drive until you get a license, and then we'll take him into custody now, and I'm going to roll your report call so you won't know anything. All right? Okay,
you, Judge.
Good luck. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming. Great to see you, man.
You too, Judge.